Okay guys, I'm here today with Stan Beck. He's a black belt from Renzo Gracie and he has two Renzo affiliates in South Florida. And today he's gonna show us some sequence that he does from side control. That's very cool. And I'm very excited to learn from him. Let's do it.
Let's do it, nice. All right. So this is a variation putting together a mount that I saw Rodolfo and Leandro do, and I change it up a little bit for my body type, and I'll show you. So from side control, as Renzo shows, so the hand behind the head is always palm down. It allows you to put more shoulder pressure than if your hand's like this. But now it limits a lot of my attacks. So I need to be able to control him from side with one arm. So I'm going to go underneath the armpit, put my fingers inside, and this is going to allow me to really put heavy shoulder pressure in the face. So I'm not worried at all now of him throwing me this way, it's only this way. So it allows me to keep my weight. I don't have to be perfectly balanced, I can keep my weight back. I'm going to control his hips now by controlling his legs with one arm. I'm going to do so by an arm weave through the legs. And I like to go here. A lot of times with the gi, people grab the gi. I like to do the same technique, gi, no gi if possible. So I'm going to put my hand inside here. Now the key to controlling his legs here is actually me straightening my arms. It's not so much my grip, but by me straightening my arms, look how it turns the hips. I'm going to come around now, step all the way over, and put my knee inside. The only thing I want to be careful now is, especially the guys from New York Academy have developed excellent leg locks, is I don't want them getting underneath for the, yes, exactly. Bernardo's been studying a lot. I don't want him getting underneath, so I'm going to make sure that my hips are going to be very heavy so he can't come underneath. I'm going to go here and swim inside with my double underhooks. My mount is easy now. What I was most concerned about was this arm, because when I'm trying to mount, it's easy for him to push this. So that's why this underhook is so important that I come. But I come inside here as well, and I get my double underhooks. My hips are always very heavy, flattening his hips. The leg comes up, and it's an easy mount. Beautiful. But let's continue. Don't be satisfied. Remember, the game is always about finishing, not just controlling. So I'm going to drive his arms up. Bernardo is way stronger than me, and I'm an average size, so half the population is always going to be stronger. So how am I going to get his arms up? I'm going to come more towards his elbows, and I'm going to finger walk. And this is going to give me the leverage to be able to walk his arms up. Once they're up, I'm either going to get my hands together or grab his head to keep his arms up. Now from this position, I'm going to go my knee directly up into the armpit, and the other leg over. And here I'm in the S mount. Now I'm thinking about again, I'm not happy with just getting close to the finish. I want the finish. And what I don't want is him having a very good defense here. So when I've gotten to this position, I'm really going to focus on the far arm to keep it straight so he can't go and bend to defend. So I go straight here. And I've hooked this arm, but I'm not even thinking yet the finish. I throw my head to his legs to keep my hips light, to throw my leg over, and I'm here. From this position, I just lean back. Yes, I have the inverted armbar here, but I prefer this one here for the finish. One more time. So again, I'm in side position here. Always nice if I can to clear the near side arm to get rid of that defensive position, but if not, it's okay. I'm going to change now to a one-handed side control. So this arm is going to go underneath, fingertips in the armpit. Heavy shoulder. I'm going to be as rude as possible. If he doesn't like it, he taps. We have the ability to get out, but I'm going to be very rude. That's going to allow me to keep my weight back and much easier to control him. I get my arm underneath and I swim through. Sometimes the guy keeps running, and I have to keep chasing him, but it's okay. It's much harder work for him than it is for me. Eventually he gets tired, he stops. I've woven my arm through, and remember, straighten. So now I've got his hips flat, and I'm going to stay very low and heavy. Heavy hips. I've stepped over. I've cleared the legs. This knee is going to go deep in the hip. Okay, I don't want to be out here. I'm going to go deep in the hip. I get my underhook here. Now I just simply get my double underhooks. Okay? It's not massively important, the second hook, but let's go best case scenario. I get this one here. Because the most important one was this one to prevent him from recovering half guard. The knee comes up in the armpit. It's a piece of cake mount. The mount I knew I was getting once I folded the hips. Now let's continue and finish him. So I'm going to walk his arms up. But remember, this joint here is very strong. So I'm going to go towards his elbows, not past the elbows where he's just going to bring his arms inside. I go towards the elbows and I finger walk. That gives the tension and the leverage to finish. Either clasp your hands together in a gable grip or control it on the head. If he's like this, he's told me now which arm to attack. It's the bottom arm. If the arms are kind of like straight in front of it, then I'm going to choose my own. But yes, now he's switched. This is the arm I'm going to attack. Okay, so I've got it locked. The knee comes up, the leg goes over. Now I'm just controlling the far arm so he can't switch to defend. Lean to the knee, leg goes over, piece of cake on the arm.
So just one more time here.
Yes.
So guys, pay attention here how he has all the sequence in place. You just go to the side control. So look, he starts on my side control, then he's gonna make a ton of pressure here with his shoulder on my face, right? Almost he does that, I'm gonna kind of like move myself sideways a little bit because there's too much pressure. So then he goes and places his hand on between. So guys, now from here, he kind of goes to the folding pass. Look, he's gonna throw his leg in the middle and he's gonna tap here. He's aware that I could try to turn underneath and go to attack his leg. So look how he gets this underhook here. And now, as if it was not enough, he's gonna get this other underhook as well. So guys, when he gets in this spot here, I have nothing to do. I'm completely stuck, right? So now he's just gonna drive his other knee forward and get the mount. Guys, when he gets the mount, as he said, he's not happy yet. He can still do more here. So what he's gonna do is he's just gonna keep driving forward and he's gonna bring his both knees closer. Look, and now he switches his base and he goes to the armbar, right? And it's gonna be very hard for me to defend once I have my both arms stretched. So very good sequence. So he gets one thing after the other, and then it becomes really hard for me to stop it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man. My honor.
Thank you, appreciate it.